ago. And I, Jack, the Pumpkin King. That's right. I am the Pumpkin King.
Well, I'm just finishing up editing this next video, and I finally came up with the nickname for the truck. Took a while, and we're gonna call it the Pumpkin King. Going off of the theme of everybody kept calling it a pumpkin. The Cabover, I mean, it's been nicknamed by many people already as the pumpkin, and especially since I painted it orange. And all the comments from Facebook and all the pages that I've posted in, I've gotten it many times that it was the pumpkin. Well, if I'm going to be the pumpkin, might as well be the king of all pumpkins, because I'm just going to build a badass truck and call it the best one. I know not everybody's going to agree, because not everybody likes orange and everything from drop visor, bumper, whatever. Not everybody's going to like everybody's truck, but this is my truck, and it's going to be nicknamed the Pumpkin King. My initials make Jack, so I'm going to go along with Jack's ride on my side of my door, and it's going to have a little bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. We're going to go ahead and continue with this video, but please like and subscribe to the channel. We are like 20 people away from having 1,000 subscribers, and then we can monetize the channel, and hopefully, you know, put more money back into these custom trucks and parts, because it's getting expensive. So thank you for everybody that has been following along and commenting. I really appreciate it, especially the people that have reached out, either sent me parts for the truck or just sent me pictures of their own trucks and things that we're doing. So I really, you know, just interacting with everybody and just, you know, having that community is pretty cool. So hope you guys enjoy, and we're going to go ahead and continue with the Pumpkin King. Still just another day freezing in the shop, but we are going to swap out our sliding fifth wheel Airline. I also got some new air hoses, electrical cable, pogo stick. I'm gonna install all those things too now and get this thing getting closer to being wrapped up and ready to go on the road. Waiting for some cleaner weather. It's gonna be raining and storming the rest of the week, and I just don't want to take this thing out and drive through our dirt road to where I'm just gonna muddy the heck out of this thing. So might as well just wait a little bit before I take it out. But it's getting there little by little, so I'm gonna go ahead and get So before I put this end in, I wanted to show you guys. This was the cylinder that releases your locks, connected with the Airline. This was the old one, definitely cracked and broken, but it was easy enough. I got this off of 4 State Trucks website. Just a quick replacement line. It does separate, so you can put your male end in to your female connection, and then you can go ahead and take your hose and just slide that right over, compression fitting, and then we'll just go ahead and screw on our female there, and then tighten it up with the wrench, and that will go ahead and finish off our Airline. Recording?
Yeah.
All right. So we got a new pogo stick to go on the truck. It's a stainless steel one that I got off another 4 State Trucks. And then just need a 11/16 to attach the nut and bolt at the bottom. All right, so I got the bolt on. Just gonna clip this in, Now our next thing to change out is getting rid of these old dry rotted hoses, which need a bigger wrench. Oh, got another one than that. Grab my crescent wrenches. So I'll get these old ones off. As you can see, they were definitely ready to go. Alright, got the old one off. Junk. Step over here, stand on this side, and I'm going to hold this up, but as I spin it, just spin it with it, okay? Alright, that'll help. This one's stuck in there. Get it. There we go. Okay.
Well, let's get down. I'll
Now
just
get down, get up.
just get up.
Alright, got that one off. Still in the way there, Jagger? Yes. Get out of the way. All right. Okay, so we got our new Airlines and pigtail for the truck. I'll go ahead and install these. Again, this came from 4-state trucks, so I like getting a lot of my stuff from them. It's just easy. You can order up a whole new, 3 lines kit together. I got it, thanks. I got it. Nope, so I had to go out to my other truck with my step deck, grab my thread goop out of my toolbox, because I didn't have any in the shop. And I carry it in my toolbox out here, or some of them here, because in case you ever bust an airline or need to fix one on the road. It's nice to have some thread goop. It's just a pain that I have all my straps sitting on top of the toolbox. But at least I have some. I don't need to run to the store. So what I'm talking about is the Permatex thread sealant. And this works great for your airlines when you're hooking them up, and instead of using the what do you call it, the Teflon tape, I like using this stuff. It seals it up pretty good. So back to the airlines. So I got our thread goop now. Just put a little bit on there, paint it on. Alright, so I got the first one coated all the way around. Go ahead and attach that one. First one's done. We'll get some goop on the next one. All right, so our new airline is all hooked up. Pigtails hooked up. The pogo stick is done, and now only thing to do would be test it. So I'll have to wait until I get this thing out of the shop and hooked up to the trailer. I go ahead and move on to the next project. We do have our holders that I need to drill out for my quarter fenders. And I do have some more little emblems to put on the side of the truck that are sitting over here. And I got to clean up and polish out these grab bars because I finally got the gasket material to put on or cut out for it so that they don't just sit in metal to the side of the cab. And then I got to clean up my, windshield wipers. Put those back on. So almost there. Little by little. So go ahead and maybe throw on a couple of these little emblems, and then I can shop back out the truck. But we did get a new crate of parts in the other day. I'll show you that. Look what showed up. Got some new rear airbags, rear shocks, and front steer axle shocks, or front shocks. Ordered up all new sets because I wasn't really sure how well these old ones were going to last, so might as well put brand new ones on. I'll show you how they look. So I was looking at it the other day and realized my bushing for the rear shocks were pretty, well shot. And then looking at my airbags, they look pretty good sitting there like that, but once you air them up where they bend, it was starting to get cracked and dry rotted, and it just really wasn't worth me trying to wait to see if one of those are gonna pop. So decided to go ahead and order up some new ones and get these swapped out with the shocks. So then all suspension would be brand new, along with those torque rods and torque arms that I put in there. And then clean up the frame, repaint that, and man, this thing's gonna be, you know, as new as I can get it for now. But next will be is making sure all my brakes are good and see if any of the air cans and stuff need to be swapped out too. But for now, go with the suspension being all changed out and getting that all cleaned up. So moving on to the next thing that I've wanted to get on the truck for a while is the grab handles. I polished them up or cleaned them up. There was a lot of paint and overspray on them that I didn't do, but they came like that. But I did clean them up, and I now just got some gasket material in because they had a rubber corked gasket on them, and it just took me a little while to find the right material that I wanted. So I found this stuff on Amazon, and they are like a silicone rubber. They're heat rated. They also have a UV rating, and so all weather, waterproof, all that stuff. And I just felt like that was going to be a better material to use. So I'm going to go ahead and measure these out and cut some new gaskets for myself so I can bolt these back onto the truck, because I wanted to have, especially that material, so that there's kind of a barrier between the metal and the truck, because I feel like the metal on the paint and everything wasn't going to be a good option. So go ahead and cut some of these out and hopefully get some of these bolted on. So we got the grab handles on, and man, does that look so much better having that on the side. Yeah, it looks good. Big thank you to Marcus. I found you off of one of the Cabover fan pages. Thank you so much for giving me or sending out these large grab handles, because I was looking for those for a while and they fit. They are a 362 grab handle, if you were still wondering if they were going to fit on my truck. So thank you again for sending them to me. I appreciate that. That was a big find for me, and very happy how this is looking. I mean, those stacks, the grill, bumper, go out here in front of it, just take better look. Yeah, that's definitely looking a lot better now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the driver's side and get that done. Look what showed up. My quarter fenders, Peterbilt. I mean, they've only been here for months and I just haven't had time or the need to put them on yet. So, but we got our pigtail, Airlines hooked up, grab handles on. We are now gonna get our quarter fender panels on here, the quarter fenders on, and wow, it's gonna look good. We got some mud flaps ordered up, so they should be here hopefully by next week. I can throw those on. And what else? And then I got a couple of extra mirrors for the round mirrors that go on the bottom for your blind spots. And I also did order up a new block heater since it's so cold, and figure that old one that's in there should be swapped out. But we're gonna go ahead and figure out bolting these all up and where I want them to line up on here. I was originally thinking about drilling out this hole bigger and seeing if that would work, but I'm now thinking, because these will actually work if I take out one of the suspension bolts there and then re-bolt it back on. The alignment would be perfect on both sides. The other way of drilling out a new hole or drilling out that one bigger, there isn't one on the other side, so I'd have to figure that out. But for now, I think I'm going to try this out. I think this alignment right out the middle one lines up pretty good, so I'm going to see if that works. If not, I will go back to plan A and drill it out. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on this and get these on. All right, I think this is what I'm going for. The quarter fenders right there. I think that looks good to me. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I still gotta tighten up all these little bolts, but get that on there, get the other side, and I don't know, I just think that looks good. I think I could probably push that bar in a little bit and then probably sit a little better. But for now, that's what we're gonna go with. There I have it. Got it all bolted up and it's tight. Not gonna go nowhere. But Hodge built fenders. I like it. I like the look. And I think it's gonna do the job. So I'll get the other side on now.